practicalities of Hargreaves Foundry here, actually producing castings, have not changed at all in the last 100 years. We can reproduce any cast iron casting for architecture that's ever been made.
We specialise in bespoke, one-off, low volume. We're highly skilled, highly knowledgeable, highly experienced in that area. Globally, the issues we face are competition from abroad, where frankly people can get the castings more cheaply.
Shipping goods around the world's cheap these days, and that makes it possible for lower cost countries to compete with us very aggressively on price.
That means we've had to find new product markets or develop new product markets for our cast iron.
The market for cast iron castings in the world is about 90 million tonnes. Too often with our small business, we've set off with the great adventure of an opportunity and thought about the risk at a later date.
We've got business risks, we've got management risks, we've got health and safety risks, we've got workforce risks. We deal with foundries in China, in Russia and in India, and managing that supply chain is difficult. It's complex. There are language issues, there are credit issues.
There are many weaknesses in that chain. You know, ships can get delayed. Production in China, Russia and India is not as controllable as it is here. And with our supply chain, it's important that we're dealing with people who are reputable and will do what they say they're going to do.
In terms of IT security, we've suffered from hacking before, we've suffered from scams.
We had a case recently where some hackers pretended to be our suppliers and started invoicing us and expecting us to pay them. They'd looked at all our emails, understood the personalities of the people involved. It was pretty clever when we looked at it. Technology is always affecting every industry, and ours is no different. It is possible to computerise, for example, the process of the iron solidifying in the moulds. Very, very important when you're trying to work out where the stresses and strains and weaknesses in a casting might be. We've recently produced 300 cast iron columns. We produce the texture of those columns by 3D printing.
As a part of what was a 19th century industry in the 21st century world, we do need to perhaps rethink how we approach risk. Finding a system maybe that we can assess the risk and decide what we need to be acting on and how it wouldn't be a bad thing for us to do. It's not something we've done well in the past, it's not something we've thought about a great deal, we've dealt with things as they come up, and maybe we should be looking a bit further ahead than that.